Yes. Morning, all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes, sir, it's visible and it's clear.
So in the yesterday demo session we had, was briefing you about Python, why Python, who can learn Python. There are no prerequisites for learning Python. Just I'll take 5 minutes what we have discussed in the last class. Who can learn Python? Anyone can update with Python. The Python statements look like normal English statements. How it was built or derived by taking the features from different other programming languages. Python real-time applications. What kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? So Python, the general purpose programming, any kind of applications we can develop today by using Python has got multiple programming features. What all the features we see in different other programmings, all the features we see here in Python. It's a high level language. Python is a high level language. It's easily understandable, it's portable, easily understandable, portable, and platform independent, can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Interpreted language. Python is a interpreted language. Line by line execution we are going to see, which makes debugging easy. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming language, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. Yes. So general purpose programming, any kind of applications can be developed, right? Yes. Multi-programming features, high-level language, interpretation language, user-friendly programming language, right? Yes. So if you observe that yesterday I was briefing you about, there are two types of languages. There are two types of languages, right? Yes. Low-level languages, high-level languages. Yes, low-level languages like assembly level language or machine level language, they are not human understandable. They are not portable, and they are machine dependent. Machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardware and all the operating system. But high-level language like Python, they are human understandable, they are portable, they are machine independent. They can run on all the hardware and all the operating system. Python has Python has procedural oriented programming features. Yes. 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 Procedural oriented programming like C language, object oriented programming like C++, Java, scripting features like shell script. It has got modular programming features like Modular 3. So two major programming languages used for enterprise applications creations, Python and Java. But the Java developers are strictly restricted to use only object-oriented programming features. Without object-oriented programming features, we cannot write a Java program or an application. And scripting, Python is one of the best scripting language with vast varieties of libraries. Modular programming, Modular programming, Modular 3. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. Thousands of modules Python is providing for different environments for data science, like nearly 10 to 15 modules Python is providing for data science environment, like NumPy, CP, Pandas, PyTables, Matplotlib, CP, Scikit-learn, TensorFlow. Separate modules for this data science. For big data, also separate modules Python is providing. For networking environment, it is providing separate modules. For testing, for operating systems, separate modules Python is providing. For Oracle, to connect with Oracle, right? CX underscore Oracle. Python has got CX underscore Oracle module. For MySQL, PyMySQL, right? For SQL Server, PyODBC. SQL Server, PyODBC is the module, right? Yes. And for each and every file, Excel files, CSV files, JSON files, XML files, PDF files, Python is having separate modules for all this environment, right? For all these files, Python is providing separate modules. For CSV module, for JSON, JS1 module, the name of the modules, right? Using which we can write data into that, we can read data from it. And for mathematical operations, math module, for statistical operations, for generating graphs, any types of graphs we can generate today by using Python, like normal graphs, bar graphs, histograms, scatter plots, stack plots. Python real-time applications. Okay, what kind of applications? So in today's class, I'll be just showing you some coding snippets of Python, how they look, and also like generating graphs. It's a couple of examples on generating graphs in Python. Just without any programming knowledge, without any Python knowledge, you can easily understand these things. Python real time. Okay. Web applications. Python mostly used in creation of web applications, right? Using Django, right? Django framework. At a rapid speed, you can develop a web application with very less coding. And that too, it has got its own database. It has got its own application server. And also it is going to generate all the PY files required for the project. So yes, automation applications like data science, automation applications like data science applications, IoT, DevOps, all this they require Python as the implementation language. Even for big data applications like Hadoop, Spark, especially Spark, very high speed processing technology for implementing, we are using Python today. And for scientific applications, we have got CP. For numerical analysis, we got NumPy. For graphical user interface or for animations, we have got TK Inter or PyQt. For game development, Pygame, PyCora, PySoy. For scheduling games, for testing or test cases. For software development, for business applications. For business applications, Python is one of the best choice for developing e-commerce websites. For database applications, Python can connect with any database, web scraping, right? Scraping data from different websites, extracting data from different websites, right? You have got separate modules Python is providing, URL lib, BS4 module. For networking applications, Python is providing separate framework like Twisted Python. For audio video applications, for embedded applications, Raspberry Pi is one of the famous embedded application, right, which uses Python scripts. For CAD applications, 3D CAD applications, Python is preferred. For computer vision, for face detection, color detection, and object detection, we use Python. Data analysis using Python. Robotics with Python. Desktop applications, right? Single user console applications we can create by using Python. So in this way, these are the various applications we can develop today by using Python. And mostly used, who is using Python today? Topmost applications built using Python. Google, Google web crawling is first written in Python. Sorry, first written in Java. It was too difficult. It was rewritten in Python. Yahoo using Python. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Uber pricing algorithm is implemented using Python and ML. Instagram, the prime reason for Instagram for choosing Python. Python practicality and hybrid features. NASA using Python for its research and development activities. Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox. Quora, Reddit, Pinterest, Dropbox. All this, right? Quora, all these are built by using Python. Netflix using Python for security automation and for subscription related things. MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script. iRobot for military and commercial operations. Hardware testing. Companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all this they are using Python for hardware testing purpose. BitTorrent using Python. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? Very less coding we are going to see in Python. Very less code we are going to see in Python. The two simple syntaxes given by Python. The syntaxes of Python looks like normal English statements. Interactive mode, we can easily interact statement by statement. For every statement, Python is providing response. This kind of interaction you won't see in other programming languages. Multi-programming. Python has got multiple programming features, wide varieties of applications. Right? We can, just now I was briefing you about all the applications, right? Using which we can, Python is preferred. Many built-in libraries, 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. Okay, so these are the reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? Yes. Okay. Now, Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison with other programming, right? Python comparison with other programming language. I'm going to take a task and I'm going to implement the task in multiple programming languages. You can just check the coding wise, length wise, complexity wise, right? How simple the Python statements as compared with this task. Accepting two values from the user and performing addition, right? Yes. Okay. First, the two major programming languages I'm going to write first in Java, later I'll write in Python. You can just compare it using Java. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition using Java. So first check this, import java.io.start, import java.io.start, right? Class sample, public static void main, throws IO exception. Public static void main string of throws IO exception. New input stream reader. Buffered reader BR equal to new buffered reader. System.out.println. Enter the first number. Enter the first number, right? Whatever number you are entering should be is taken as string format. String s1 equal to br.readline. br.readline, right? Convert to integer, int I, integer.parseInt. Yes. So enter the first number taken as string, later convert to integer, right? Yes. These three things I'm going to convert. I'm just repeat for the copy this for generating second number also, but accepting the second number. Enter the second number. String s2 br.readline integer.parseInt. System.out.println. System.out.println I plus j. Come out of this. Come out of this, right? Yes. Public static void main string of throw cyber exception input stream reader, new input stream reader, buffered reader, input enter the first number, integer.parseInt. Enter the second number, right. I'll take just 2 minutes for showing you the execution in both Java and Python. Just I'm copying this to a separate notepad file. Paste it. File, save. So within the C drive, I'm creating a new folder, Python 7am. Python 7am. I'm going to save all these files within this Python 7am folder. Save it as sample1 sample.java. Sample.java. Save it. At the bottom, command prompt cmd. Just say yes. cd slash come out of the existing path. cd cd, right? Python 7am, right? Within that Java C sample.java, right? Yes. If any errors, display the errors here. Yes. Integer.parseInt. Okay, just check with this code or some errors. So here, the thing is, we didn't import java.io.star. Import java.io.star, right? Import the statement. Now, again, re-execute. Yeah, yes. Input stream reader, yes. Buffered reader equal to new buffered reader. Enter the first number, enter the second number, string s2 br.readline integer.parseInt. So yes, here integer.parseInt of s1 we need to give. Here also s1 dot integer.parseInt of s2 we need to give, right? We didn't provide those things there. Check with this. No errors. Just now check with this Java sample. Yes. Enter first number 10, enter second number 20. Sum is 30, right? Yes. Yes. Observe here, right? Some query was asked. Yeah, Chandrasekhar, right? It's a live class. Yes. So this is the first number. This is the second number. 10 plus 20, 30 is the output, right? Yes. Yeah. This is what the coding in Java, but the same. See, if you observe, if your people are from zero programming knowledge, if you're from non-programming, so if you, just to go through this code, it looks very complex to understand. What is class? What is public static void main? What is IO exception? What is input stream reader? What is buffer reader? What is read line? What is integer.parseInt? So in every statement, you got some complex word, but the same task I'll implement in Python, not more than 3 lines. Here you can see the code with 10 to 12 lines, right? We can see the code from 10 to 12 lines. But same code I'll implement in Python, not more than 3 lines. You can just check how simple the Python statements, and they look like normal English statements. Just I'm opening this Python shell. File, new file. Hmm. I want X value and Y value to add two numbers. To perform addition, I require two values x, y. So input the value of x first. Input, enter the value of x first. Enter the value of x. Input, enter the value of y. Enter the value of x. Enter the value of y. Print x plus y. That's it. This is the code in Python. For the same task, what we have seen in Java, this is the task in Python. Observe this. Just like normal English statements, you can easily analyze what happening in each statement. The first line you are asking to enter the value of x. The second line you are asking to enter the value of y. Print x plus y. Enter the value of x, enter the value of y, print x plus y. Check it, save it. So I'm saving the Python 7 a.m. batch. Python 7 a.m. Test1 dot py. Any name with dot py extension. So, but here also in Python, just like Java, whatever you are entering will be taken as a string. Later, you are supposed to convert to integer before assigning to x. Int of, I need to say. Int of input. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Vijay, right? Yeah, this core and advanced, right? Even those models also I'm discussing as part of this, right? Like matplotlib module, numpy module, pandas module, right? Yes. run run module. Enter value of x 10. Enter value of y 20. Sum is 30. Sorry. Here we didn't say int of. In the second time also you can need to say int of input enter value of y. Why? Because okay, one integer, one string you cannot add. So both integers now. So by default, whatever you're entering is taken as string. We need to convert to integer, both before assigning to x1. So this is what the coding in Python for accepting two values and performing addition. Sorry. Int of input, control S, run a run module. Enter value of x, 10. Enter value of y, 20. Sum is 30. This is what the code in Python. Just 3 lines of code, not even 1/4 of coding as compared with other programming like Java. Enter value of x, enter value of y, print x plus y. Run this, run module. Enter the value of x. Value of x 10, value of y 40, sum is 50. Simple code, right? Do you see any complex word in this? entering the value of x, entering the value of y, print x plus y. Very simple code. Similarly, one more example. If you take some list of values, multiple values, random values, 40, 10, 30, 20, 50. I've taken some 5 values. Print x prints all the values. Print the entire list as it is. I want to know the number of elements. For that, we have got len function, len of x. We have got many built-in functionalities in Python. I want to find the max element of this. You've got 100 elements. I want to find the max. Max of x returns the max element. Min of x returns the min value. Any name with .py extension. Check it. Len is 5. Max is 50. Min is 10. I want to find the sum of all this 40 plus 10 plus 30 plus 20 plus 50. I want to find the sum. Print sum of all these values, sum of x, that's it. Sum of which list? X list. Observe this output. All these values. Sum is 150. Now I want to find, I want to arrange all the elements in ascending order. I want to arrange all the elements in ascending order. Just say sorted of x. Arranging all the values in ascending order. Run module. Everything in ascending order. Series in ascending. But if I want it descending, you doesn't have any separate function, but by using the same thing, right? Check this. Print a sorted of x. Sorted of x. Ascending only you will be getting. But if you reverse it, you will get in descending, right? And reverse equal to true. Yes. Run a run module. Check this. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. If I want to add any element to it, x is the list name. If I want to add any element to it, x is that list, x dot append. I want to append a new element to 60. Now you can check a new element 60 gets appended. Print x. A new element 60 gets added. Sixty got appended at the end of the list. If I want to remove a particular element from this, x dot x dot remove. I want to remove 40. Directly 40 can be removed. Print X. Yes. Okay, fine. 40 got removed from this. Append method, remove method. Yes. No. I'll just what 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. So just I'll show you one example, right? You can check what is a module, how the module, and just you can observe two things here, working with the module and the syntaxes of Python. So commonly used module like math module, import math. You want to check what is present within the math module, say dir of math, dir of math. Check it. All the properties of maths. Run a run module. Just check this. All the mathematical properties, square root, tan, h, tau. There's some variables like e, some variables like pi, some variables like tau. Yes. If you want to print this e value and pi value, anything print within the math module, I want to print the value of pi. Within the math module, I want to print the value of e. I want to print the value of e. Check it. Run a run module. Math.py. Pi value is 3.14. E value is 2.71, right? For example, you have got square root here. You don't know how to work with this square root functionality. So Python is going to help you, right? Python is going to help you with the syntaxes. Or if it doesn't know about any particular syntax, right? So just help function, just like print function, we've got help function within the math. There is sqrt, square root functionality, right? It is going to help you with the square root. Run module. Yes. Return the square root of x. Square root of x, right? Help on built-in function square root in the module math. The square root is expecting one value x. You are supposed to provide one value x. It is going to provide the square root of that value which you have provided. Yes. So print within the math module. Within the math module, you have what sqrt. It is asking to provide one value 16. Right? Get this output run module. 4 is the output. Similarly, any other functionality like POW, math.pow, right? Help on math.pow. Yes, it is going to give that help on this POW functionality. Help on built-in function power in the module math. Power is expecting two values, x comma y. If you are providing two values, it is going to provide x to the power of y, x to the power of y. So just provide two values, it provides x to the power of y. Print math.pow, right? 10 comma 3, 10 to the power of 3, that is 1000. Run module. Ten to the power of 3, that is 1000, right? In this way, any functionality, you can just check it, you can get help on it. Yes. Okay, fine. So just I was showing you that examples, right? How this Python statements look. Yes. 10 to the power of 3000. So in this way, we can work with modules. Thousands of modules, like 89,300 modules Python has got for different environments. Yes, just 1 second. I'll show you the course content, what I'm going to discuss. You can check this course content, right? Yes. Python basics, from the basic to the advanced level, Python operations, operators in Python, Python IDEs, flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections, lists, tuples, sets, dictionary, functions in Python, modules in Python, packages in Python, errors and exceptions in Python, right? File handling in object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database access, Python data and time module, operating system module, right? Advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closures, decorators, graphical programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, Matplotlib in brief. These 30 topics, right, in brief, we are going to discuss for Python core and advanced. And apart from that, people who go for Python full stack, Django framework, like nearly like 15 to 20 applications you'll be developing on this. So this is, once you can go through that course content, which is kept in the chart panel in your Zoom. UI technologies, right? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, MySQL is going to be discussed. So in the yesterday session, just I was briefing you, right? These things. Python core and advanced. Python core and advanced, like nearly 70 hours, 6,000 is the course fee. And apart from this Python, right, core and advanced, people who go for full stack, UI technologies will be discussed. Django framework with 15 to 20 applications. One more framework I'll be discussing freely, that is Flask framework, MySQL, and a project. From this 2 to 6, it also takes 70 hours. 7,000 is the course fee. Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours. 4 to 4.5 months it takes for the entire Python full stack. And for Python core and advanced, like 2.5 months it takes. 6 plus 7, 13K is for the Python full stack. But if you're taking the full package, the single payment, it's 12,000. But the timings of this batch, right? Initial for first 1 week or 10 days will be at 8 a.m. Later it will be at 7 a.m. You will be getting each and every session video, soft copy of the class notes, assignments and tasks. A WhatsApp group will be created for technical discussions. 300 plus code examples in Python core and advanced, 20 plus applications in the Django framework. Interview questions will be provided, but there is one more package also available, big data package. I'll be discussing Hadoop, PySpark, and Linux, and Python also included in that package. So you can attend any of my Python batch, either this current batch which you are attending. This will be in the weekends. PySpark, Hadoop will be in the weekends. 12 weekends. 15,000 is the course fee. Tomorrow there is a demo, right? You can attend the demo tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Check with the online team. They have provided the contact details. Yes. Any queries you have got? And next class will be on Monday. Monday and Tuesday also, people can attend the session, right? You can attend the session by using the same link, same time. To see the training levels, from Monday, we'll be starting with the technical things. And just attend the Monday, Tuesday classes. Any other queries? Yes. Yes. If I'm done with the queries, if there are no other queries, I will sign off for now. Meet you on Monday, same time at 8 o'clock using the same link. More discussion on this. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Vijay. Bye.